Alright guys, I got that 4.18 gates my way playing UDYR. Of course, Sirhcez top lane. This is part 1 of a 4-part series, and of course more to come out. You know, every game's different, so just here to show you guys how it's done and how to breach the gates, runes and masteries, and that's pretty much it. I'll be streaming every day. I'll come out with part 2 tomorrow. Other than that, what else needs to be said? Oh yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my YouTube if you ain't. Now all that good stuff. So later. Alright, baby, we back once a motherfucking again. I got that 4.18 UDYR gates jungle my way, and of course Sirhcez playing top. And as you can see, I'm going Godyr. There's all types of deers I usually play. I don't ever go Tiger Stance Max and with teleport. Sometimes I do, but I rather run Ghost with Tiger Stance because it's just, you know, when you get Tiger and you're doing so much damage, you want to keep up with the targets. And now that, you know, I max Turtle second because I expect everybody to fail and feed because I'm not going to help them early, but sometimes if I see an opportunity, I will help them. But this is all about the gates game. You're going to see the gates open, and then part 3 and 4 will be coming out too after this, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. As you can see, I didn't get a leash, so that means I'm gonna have to use all my pots, and I'm gonna get to white camp, and I save smite because you're gonna need smite for white camp, because if you don't and you only have enough for 2 abilities with the mana after spamming and starting red, so save that and just auto attack the shit out of a white camp. After that, we come over here, pick this up, smack that, clean this, boom, clean that out, and back top, and boom. I think I get a little bit greedy here. So we see Rise. I don't know if it's warded or not, but you know, when you come over here, just watch the movement. It's not warded. So when you come over here, you throw it in bear stand. The Wither gets dropped. He gets in range, and you know Rise doesn't have no mana for a Q. So you want to stun him first. You want to get ready to move up, but he's already slowed. You already have the red buff applied. So after this, I drop the Tiger and get the dot on him. Plus, I get the 30% attack speed. So that's gonna help the Phoenix when Phoenix, you know, after activating Tiger comes up. So boom, 1-2. He flashes. I probably could have moved up a little bit, but doesn't matter. Bear stance comes back anyway. I pick up the kill. He wasted Ghost. I decided to get greedy, knowing that, you know, Rise was gonna pour back in, and I think Swakjwani, I might have. I don't know if I went over a ward, but she comes at the perfect time. You can see me sit on this ward. And boom, look at this. So right here, let's see if I make the mistake. If I don't throw it in Tiger Stance, I regret. Okay, no, I did throw this, so I did get the extra attack speed. I get greedy for this. I don't have a point in Turtle, so yes, I get greedy. We die there, but you know, we don't like, oh my God, we're fucked. No, fuck it. You know, you continue to go move on. Wukong's doing a pretty good job. He's 1-0. Me, I got one of those kills, and Graves got one. He's, you know, not farming so hot, but you know, it's their own damn fault that they decided to go fucking team deathmatch level 1. So anything that happens, that ain't my fault. Me, that's kind of a setback, sitting top in that bush waiting for Rise to come back after he ported and dying. You know, especially if I had buffs, and you know, Swakjwani picked it up. Even though it doesn't really matter when it comes to, you know, trying to match me in farm. She's got 2 kills, but I'll end up just passing her. You know, I got my mad stun already. She drops that ward in there. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And I'm gonna continue to stack up. I'm at 10 stacks right now, 6 minutes in. Probably could be at around 15 if I didn't die there, if I did another rotation. And now since I got Spirit Stone, I think I just bought it on that. After I died, I'm gonna be able to sustain lane. So I decided to go top. There's the Wither. I get a drop. Let's see, Rise. No, we're gonna. I think we back here. So we come in here. Kind of a dumb dive. We get the hell out of there. There's the port in from Anivia. So we dipset. I get snared. He can't do anything, and I'm getting pinged back. My red spawns at the perfect time. And instead of doing another thing, guys, you know, it's all about stacking. So the reason why I go to doubles and don't do my red is because I want to work my way back down. So why do red buff and work my way back top when it's just gonna make it, you know, it's just gonna be a longer little route. Plus, if I do that at doubles and then do red, then like I said, I'll have more time on the red buff, whether it's 5 or 10 seconds. Don't really give a fuck. I always do this and then work my way all the way down to my blue buff. So looks like legit ADC is DCing, so kind of makes me want to just stop this video, but hopefully it's not bad. Let's see, 2-2. I don't know. He's level 5 right now. Graves is level 6, and I go ahead and pick this up, so I guess he's fine. LeBron shows up, so nobody. I mean, my bot lane could have went over there, at least drop a lantern over the wall. They didn't do it. Looks like there's a fight going down over here. Wukong flashes out. Nivea gets egged, and Looks like they're fighting. Swakujwani picks up the kill on the monkey, and looks like Raves is gonna go down. He gets knocked up by the bubble. Thresh next on the menu. Oh my God, misses the ram, and looks like Thresh, I don't know if he's gonna die here. And that boar, so fucking useless. Look how useless that thing is. That is such uselessness. I don't know, but there you go. Well, can tank a tower at least. There's the piercing light, red buff, and looks like LeBron's gonna slide out and get that kill. So let's take a look. I've died 2 times. Kane's died 1 time. He's got the Negatron build going on. I already got so yeah, with my wriggle. So if I get any assists, I will get stacks. 4 points in Phoenix, 2 points in Turtle. You know when you fail and your team starts to fail and things aren't looking so good, if you decide to go for a Tiger max second, like I see sometimes in Sub Wars, you're just gonna screw yourself over. You're just gonna make the game so much harder if you make any mistakes. Now, if you're like perfect, you have you know what the hell you're doing. But when it's lower elos and you decide to do the not max Turtle second, then it's really bad because you'll end up just having to stall the game out for another 30 minutes, and it's always ugly when that happens because anything's possible in that lower division. So always max Turtle second unless you know what you're doing. You gotta lead and you got control of the game. But we are playing the Canedyr, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. 25 stacks. It's 11 minutes in, so I'm gonna hit 26, 27, 28, and just try to complete this as fast as possible before something bad happens bot lane. That's gonna be that. Clear this. Looks like Raves dies again. Thresh dies again. It's 10-5. I mean, I did get the dragon, which is good. We must be winning in CS somewhere. Oh, well, Swakujwani's got the kills. Let's look at the gold. Let's see, 38-39. So I'm 1-2, and she's 3-0-3. But I'm up in gold right now. So you see the farm, the objectives. That dragon I picked up. Pretty much making up for that, and Rise looks like he's about to get work, and Wukong showing up top. Mid is wide open. I don't like covering mid, especially if I'm close. Another thing, I watched one of the spectates, and the guy didn't complete his flare until like fucking 90 minutes in game. That shit drives me crazy. I got the flare completed. Now I'm ready to start split pushing. If there's an open lane, the bot's done, and they're done going there, take over the lane. Yes, 1 stack. Whoop de fucking do. Who cares? As long as you got Phoenix and you got flare completed, you get that extra damage, and the more stacks, of course, the better. But at this point, you pretty much just 2-shot waves, and it's all about pressure. That's it. It's not about team fighting. If you don't know, who's on the map, if you see everybody in your lane, you're fighting a Nivea and she has no mana, and you see their jungler bot and it's 3, then yeah, you can fight that. Or if it's somebody different, of course, not a Nivea, because Nivea with no mana melee forming into UDYR is probably bad. But yeah, and now red's up, but instead I do doubles. I'm gonna work my way back down and work my way to this camp, and then if this spawns, and then back down to Wolf, and then back down here, and just try to get as much stacks as possible. Probably have like 1,000 plus in the bank. I don't know what my build's gonna be. Now if I'm gonna hold the gates, you don't need to get what's that shit called, the move speed item, Zephyrs. When I see that every single, that build is just, that's the expert deer build. And when I see you guys in gold and lower elo doing that, it's not good, man. Once flare is completed at the 14-minute mark and you're at 7, 8, 6 stacks already, you do a lot of damage. So it's not needed. So there's legit AC, and we got a Nivea flash hook. Ooh, still gets it. I'm looking around. I'm like, should I get in here? So I come in here and just drop the flame. So I'll rewind this and show you. So you never want to go in first, guys. So right here, like, I could have gone in. Let's see. I haven't backed, so that's another thing. We look at the gold. So in there, the fucking Nasus build. I got 2K in the bank. So if I backed, I'd be really strong right now. With either a Giant Spell, Kindle Gem, or a Glaze, with cooldown. So whenever you go in, you always want to throw it in Turtle. 4 points. It's going to tank 180 damage. And then when I go in, if I know I'm not being focused, see right here, it's going to tank damage. There's the wall. Damn, I dropped the flame. I'll just leave it in Phoenix. There's the shutdown. I get stunned by and we come in. And I throw it back in the Turtle. It tanks the damage from a Nivea. And boom, walk up to her. I backed up and he dies. Whoop-de-doo. And I go back to stacking. I see Rise. Blue's not up. I drop a ward, and I think they saw me coming down. I must have gone over a ward in River. And I go back and see nice stun. Boom, there's exhaust. Back up right after, and they're back pinging me like I never played this game. It was like, what the fuck? Then the motherfucker, and then I tax his lane because I didn't give 2 fucks, and he started saying something, and I don't care if he can go AFK if he wants to. It's just, I was just tired of hearing this shit. I mean, talking to me like I'm a fucking toddler. Oh shit, no, but it was funny as fuck. And you know, the game went on, and they started to understand, and they started to cool down. So I think we lost that dragon. Yeah, Sirhcez picked up the dragon. Don't really give a fuck at this point. All I care about is putting pressure on the map. I buy Kindle Gem. I decided to port in, and it looks like I see Nami. There's the stun. Boom, Sirhcez comes in on me. I drop the turtle, drop the flame, back in the turtle. I think I have 5 points in it, so it's gonna tank 220 damage, and I'm gonna go back out. There's Wukong. I'm gonna come back in with turtle, of course. It's gonna take damage. Boom, we get onto Lebron, and we're gonna flame this dude down, and voila. So, and there's Sirhcez, the boar, and looks like we're gonna have some bacon today. And I think, of course, you know, see, at the 17-minute mark, you guys don't do this. This is the thing about Max and Turtle second. When the Kane has his R, if you look to see if he has his R, if you ever do it with somebody, and he's playing a Kane, your team pushes mid, we hit F1. This is what they see. Okay, let's just hit F3. What do they have on the map? They usually don't ward this at 17 minutes. They don't expect this. You know, so if they don't expect it, let's put it back onto me. And it's not warded right now. So with Turtle, 10% from this, and my runes and masteries, I come over and hit this, and then boom, I come in there, and he fucking uses his teleport, the shortcut over the Mario Kart shortcut, and boom. And we'll just take this right here, and they don't know what's going on. And always look at the guys whenever you're doing Baron. If they like run over there, then you know it's warded, and it's not warded because, you know, of course I checked. But 17-minute Baron took us about what, 30 seconds, and they don't think it's happening. So that right there, that's gotta be a fucking ghost. That's gotta be a ghost. And as you can see, we're just fucking with them. And that's when you max turtle right there, you can get out of sticky situations like that. No, I don't know if it was a ghost, guys, but I decided to throw it in turtle, come back in, look at the. I tell him let's come back in. He was like, okay, spirit fight. No, I'm out. Okay, I'm out. And then looks like water's being thrown onto him, and I'm like, yo, Sock God, you might want to back up. And this bitch is throwing water around, and it looks like bot's stacking up with mid pushing, and we're gonna lose mid. That's the counter right there. You know, when you pick up Baron, you're low, and Thresh has to come top to save us. We lose the tower, whoop-de-doo, but we picked up Baron. We took it off the map, and now anything, we can do anything. It doesn't matter if Naz is split push bottom, if I go top, and it's this early in the game right now, because we just picked our team up Baron, and they better be happy. When you get an 18 fucking Baron, you let us do what the fuck we want, because we open gates. And let's take a look at the items right now. So I decided to go back. I already had my my Kindle Gem and my Negatron, and I pick up the Glacier Shroud, so that's about 40% cooldowns, 40 if I blew, and then 30 without. And I just want to continue to stack, and you know, it's still kind of early. My red's up, so whenever your red's up, you kind of want to be over there. You know, if it's time to start split pushing, the only time you should now be farming stacks, well, is if you have the game under control. You have that knowledge. If you don't, then yeah, be there, pick up your red buff, and run to the open lane right now. If Graves doesn't want to go bottom because he keeps dying, he's died 3 times, and his Essence Reaver fucking Ghostblade build is not working, then tell his ass to go mid. If he doesn't want to do it, just let him go bot, let him keep feeding. Just make sure that you pressure other parts of the map if it takes 2 or 3 people to kill this guy. So my blue's up, and I'm right on it. You see that? A lot of people don't sit on their buffs when they spawn. You know, you got places to go, so sit on it. Get it, and let's see. I think we start taking over dragons. We got the goal lead right now. They got the kill lead, but no problemo. We're gonna look around. I see Thresh. We're coming down. I decided to go in pretty ham, and there's the exhaust again. There's the teleport. Soon as I see that, back off. I see Rise. There's the threshold. Thresh takes it up the mouth. And looks like Wukong comes in, and looks like he wants to get greedy. So I'm just sitting next to Thresh. Throw it in turtle before going in, so it takes 220 damage, and just turtle in this, life stealing off that, and then come over here when you have a flare plus a stone and Baron, you're going to regen a lot. And then as you're cutting through, you know, when you take over the enemy jungle and you start pressuring the map, start farming stacks in the enemy jungle and clear everything. When you take control of the enemy jungle, clear everything. Yeah, so you have the timer on it. A lot of you guys in, you know, higher elos try to make people suffer. You know, fuck it. You know, that's when you do it at, you know, if you just take a 7-minute buff, you know. There's some bacon right there. We wanted that bacon. There's the ulti, and she just fuck you, the bar just starts laughing at me. Yeah. Alright, so we check to see if that's up. Go ahead and pick that up. Get the white camp. Look around, decide to back. I have teleport, and I'm going to buy home guards. I like teleport home guards. I pick up Frozen Heart. And I'm looking for something to port off of if somebody gets aggressive, but I decide to go bottom. So it's 20 minutes in game, guys. So, you know, this is the time to go bottom and start pressuring. You know, if mid lane pushes right now and they just go all the way up and you're not bot lane pushing that out, guess what? They die for nothing. You know, you don't control anything. You didn't push bot fast enough. LeBron shows up bot. He meets up with me. Drop it and give it to. I gave it to Graves to make him happy. You know, you gotta feed your 80 sometimes. So I was deciding whether to do white camp and then come back, or wolf camp, because Dragon was about to spawn. We didn't have the timer on it, but Thresh. Well, yeah, Thresh got the timer when Swagger did it. But yeah, let's take a look. The Kane, 185 stacks. Let's take a look at his stacks right now. I know we haven't checked his shit out. He's got 500 stacks in his 23 minutes in game. So this game, as you can see, went 33 minutes. And right now I have 28 stacks and it's 22 minutes on the flare. And if you look at what it does, you see what I say, like, you don't need Zephyrs. This is, look, basic attacks deal 53, 25 plus stacks. I mean, 25 plus Pharaoh stacks. You see that shit? And then the damage it does to minions, 300%. So, and plus Phoenix, topped off with that, level 5, every 3 hit, 200 damage, plus the built-in Sunfire Cape, 55 per second for 5 seconds. So that's why I tell you guys, you know, Phoenix is more forgiven than Tiger. Tiger is more for, you know, if you learn how to gank and all this. And I'm coming in right now, as you can see. We're going to drop it right onto legit. And there's the Kane coming in from the back. No, that is Rise. And there's the double get in my face. I get exhausted. I look at him. Boom, I drop the stun. It looks like I'm going to die. Nobody comes to save me. I'm kind of upset. Let's see. Boom, I get locked down. 675 fucking thousand abilities. Graves decides to open the gates. And look, he's part of Team Gates. What the fuck are you doing? We got 1, 2, 3. We got 1 dead. 4 people showing mid. They think they can push mid, and they leave Graves bot lane. So, you know, people always get greedy. And then the wave gets blocked off by Wukong, and they decide to fight this. And now Nami's there. Gotta stop Graves from breaking down the gates, but I mean, it's Nami. What is she gonna do versus a Graves that has BF Sword and almost a Ghost Blade and Essence Reaver? And looks like Wukong's gonna die, but he's just gonna stay alive. Survives that, and you see Thresh coming back in, so he does get the inhibitor. Once this goes down, that's when it becomes harder for the blue team, regardless if they have a big lead or not, because they gotta watch out for the double teleport. And of course there's the lantern, the alley-oop. Oh my god, that looked like it hurt. And there's Thresh picking up that kill, and Finna needs to be careful, and he Qs that minion to get life still, and he Qs that minion to get life still. There's water, and she flashes out scared of the Kane, and looks like they're just gonna back, and then Graves decides to go for the, I don't know if he gets it. Oh, he drops barrier. Yeah, he gets it. So he just ignores and just slide. I am that disrespect just too strong. So at least Graves, you know, lightened up, and he understands. He played along with the gates, and you know, I decided to go the gate holding. This is like, you know, gate holding right now. Look, I still do a lot of damage. 200 on hit, 55 per second. Plus I have 1 point in Tiger. I get, you know, a little dot. But yeah, and then plus the bonus damage you see right there, 58, 25 plus Pharaoh stacks. I mean, that is the Pharaoh stacks, so 25 plus. So yeah, I need to get some food after this. But yeah, after that, can he continue to stack up? You know, if Baron's about to spawn, it is live. You can pick that up, but you don't want to just rush it without any pressure on the map. If you have teleport, if Nasus has teleport, he can go bottom and push that. Or if a useless champion wants to go bot, doesn't really matter. But more likely you want yourself or the Kane going down there just to push it down. But instead, if you can get a fight here, I show up to the party. I drop the stun. We drop the flame. We about to get some bacon bits coming in. Boom. I was like, yo, he wanted the chicken, and I was like, yo, man, just get the bacon, man. Bacon, and then we can get the chicken after that. It looks like double get to the front of my mouth. I look at it legit, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work out. So I think he drops the wither, and I think I walk right in here, and I tank that. Boom, we're gonna get some bird. There's the Kane raining down, and the rest drops his ulti, and I'm just off to the side. It looks like I die right here. There is, ooh, nice Mikkel's. I think I go back in. The Kane, I don't know if he goes down. Pearson Light, double auto. Graves shows up. Buckshot. Oh, collateral first and cleans up that Nami. Next on the menu, Sushi. And looks like he's going to get the red buff onto that fish. And boom, 1-2 Buckshot. And the crit. Boom, LATA. So yeah, you see now, you know, that right there, they tried to make a play and boom. But yeah, you know, it's never over, guys. And so look at Swag Johnny, how useless this champion is. I think Swag Johnny is definitely good if you if you go AP, I think, because you know her clear is gonna be so much better, and you just gotta play smart and you know try to make something happen. And then our mid lane and our AD decide to go ahead and do that. And I'm like, yeah, baby. So I'm just going to hurry up and run over there just in case Swag Johnny makes it in time. But I don't think she's going to make it in time because she was just holding mid. And we do have a ward right here. And we have one in mid. So we'd see her cut through. So I just go over there to secure just in case. Voila. We get the Baroon. I'm at 39 stacks. Game's almost over. We got some bird. And me and Sirhcez decide to do our own thing. And we come in the infinite release decane. Oh, it's raining down. I'm going to tank this for the cane. Bam, we got some bird dinner tonight. Next on the menu is going to be some bacon. Boom. Oh, she goes that way. She flashes. The wither gets dropped. I'm looking around. I decide to follow Sirhcez. We get Pearson Light, double auto. Boom, boom, and Thresh needs to run for his life. There's this Nami. He almost sidesteps it, drops the hook. Looks like Wukong comes in. There's Graves. There's the back pings, collateral damage, and my God, the deletion coming out. And there's the bubble on the Wukong. So, yeah. Oh shit, this guy is thirsty. He comes in, looks like legit next. There's Swag Johnny full HP, decoy coming out, and looks like Impressive Master can go for this. But they're just gonna clean up this, and Lebron gets really greedy, and looks like he's gonna die. And he's gonna give it. He drops the auto, and looks like they'll take this tower. And both of our teleports are up right now. That's like the most devastating thing about this combo. If you survive, you pick up that early Baron. That's like, you know, one thing you aim for when you play the Canedyr in the gates is Baron. When you go flare, the faster you get your flare, if you get like 8 or 9 stacks, you know, at the 15 minute mark, you can do it at 15 minutes. If you have 4 points or 5 points with blue buff, you do Baron if you're playing with your friend at 15 minutes, alright? So that's why you want to complete that. Yes, you can maybe gank top maybe 1 or 2 times. I did that and still did the Baron at 17 minutes. So there's nothing wrong with that. And gave out, you know, a kill over to Rise Swag Johnny. Chris did, but you know, still 17 minutes. We pick up the Baron. Because the Nasus ulti is fucking broken. I wonder if they're gonna just nerf that ult. Hopefully they don't. So back to stacking. We're at 41 stacks. I'm level 17, 29 minutes in. Swag Johnny 14, Rise 14. There you go, 16 on the 80 carry. Same level as mid lane, and 13 on Nami. And then you look at our side, Graves just been split pushing. You know, Wukong's got Frozen Mallet. Oh my God, that build is so, I don't know about it. And so yeah, we picked this up with the lantern, and looks like we're gonna end this. So yeah, so there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. That's pretty much it. This is the gates, part 2, and part 3 and part 4 are pretty good too. You know, there's probably some things I missed out. That's why I'm doing like a 4-part series and more. But this is the 4 games that we just played with the Canedyr yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So yeah, I just wanted to get this out because I haven't done the gates, you know, and the pressure game and what it's all about. Especially if I make mistakes, guys. You know, if I make mistakes, I'll tell you straight up, you know, what you should be doing. And you know, what I do is, you know, especially tonight, I made over what, I don't know, 600,000 mistakes. Boom, smite that. I didn't want to. I decided to back because I'm gonna port in, I think. After taking all the inhib tower. So looks. Oh, I show up to the party. Alright, so we go on to Rise, and there's the baits. I survive. Boom. There's Wukong, the bird coming in, and Wukong getting dropped. The wall and the flash from Thresh. Kane coming in from behind. Looks like he might die. Ripperones and Peps. LATA. Boom. And I try to go for the victory, and looks like I'm gonna just get on out of here. Just walk. Oh, boom. She's late. Alright, so this game ends in about a minute. You're gonna stack it up. Stacks right now. There's the 50 stacks. Remember, guys, clear everything when you're playing the Canedyr. When you own the jungle, even if you don't own it and your team sucks and you still own the jungle yourself, remember, then you have control. Always clear everything. Always. Looks like I'm just chilling right there, waiting to see what's happening. And I come in here, my team's fighting. There's drop the stun. Oh, we got some bird dinner today. I get stunned, and there's Rise. Voila, LATA bitch. Boom. She flashes, but we want that chicken. Damn that shield. I don't think we're getting bird dinner today. No, I think we are getting bird dinner today. Boom. It looks like we might get some bacon bits, and the minions are too strong right now. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like the video, subscribe. That is Gates My Way Part 2. I will be coming out with Part 3 and 4 next. And later.